Hello again. Welcome to another video. I've been recording this morning. It's a cloudy morning with some courage to record, to speak, to share ideas. I think it's a courageous thing to do, for me at least. I think there's a lot of courage in people. People every day are being courageous. Yeah, they have fears and they are using courage to get over their fears and do the things that they wish to do. And there's a lot of power in that. Courage is a fantastic tool to stay connected, to your dreams and desires and have access to your dreams and desires, even though there is the fear. And courage is natural. In fact, it's not called courage. It's just normal behavior to be courageous, for example, to do a speech, in front of people. There's nothing scary about in essence, or to speak your truth or sing. And there's really, it's just singing in front of people. It's not scary, but and we've learned to make it scary through some of the lessons we learn while growing up or our own past experiences. And so we have this fear around it. And for the fear we need courage. You need courage to get over the fear. But there's nothing really scary about it. But people are very courageous. And I'm also very courageous. For example, it's a courageous act to make these videos and to post them online. And it's something that it scares me sometimes. What will people think? Will the right things come out of my mouth, as I'm recording? Will it be intelligent or will it be stupid? And if it's stupid, then what will the people think of me? That I'm stupid? Oh no. There's all these feelings, and then it takes a bit of courage to get over that. And what's interesting is that you could have something that you're afraid about, and then use courage to initially get over that. But often I find that once you're in it, it doesn't feel that scary. It's like a courage is that like initial jolt, that like spark that gets you going, that gets you from being stagnant, not doing something, into and doing something. But once you're doing it, it's fine. Once you're singing, you're singing your heart out. The once I'm doing this video, it's fine. It's fun. Things are coming out. It's not as scary. So there's just this initial layer of fear, like that we have to pierce through. But once we're there, then we realize, oh, hey, wait a minute, it's not as scary at all. And we become more comfortable and expand our comfort zone. So courage is really a nice tool to break open, the veils of fear that influence our perception and experience, and to go beyond that, and then to realize that, okay, maybe it's not so scary. It was the comfort zone after all, but I just didn't realize. And it's something that you realize fairly quick when you're then doing the thing. But what's funny is that once you're, before doing it, and you're, looking at the thing that you want to do, it feels like this mountain almost. Ooh, wow, there's this thing that we have to do. And when you're looking at the mountain, your fears start, to come in. Oh, it's a it's a big mountain, scary mountain, scary people, difficult. Oh, and what if, And so the more you look at this mountain and, don't use courage as a tool to get started, the scarier it's going to be. And the more time you wait, at the foot of that mountain, the larger the mountain is going to get. And many people don't go up the mountain for their entire life. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's not bad to not have the courage, or you shouldn't feel. I mean, feel what you feel, but this video is not meant to make you feel bad. But and there's a whole nother life, behind that fear. And often all we have to do is, make that decision, and then keep making it. And also, the need to keep making it is often what a lot of people then, or what it makes them less inclined, to do that, because they think they'll feel that way, that whole time. And so, like, each time you go sing, and you'll feel that way. Or if you're doing 100 performances, then 100 performances, and you're going to feel the same way. And so not even having done one performance, are thinking about, well, 100 times this, 100 times this scary shit, I'm not going to do that. Fuck that. I'm going to do something else. But what you often don't realize is that once you're halfway up the mountain, or maybe even a tenth of the mountain, your experience is going to feel different than how you were at the beginning of the mountain, because you've gone through experiences, you've challenged yourself, you create yourself in a different way through that experience. And so you feel different, you think different, you have all that experience to rely on. And so you'll feel that it's easier to keep going. I think that's helpful to keep in mind when you're looking up the mountain, that before you know it, it's going to feel different. And there's still fear, and there's still things, and you may run into other challenges that you didn't foresee, that you have to deal with. But it's less scary. And I think that's an important thing to keep in the forefront of your mind as we're navigating all these things that we want to do, but feel scared to do. So that, and to get started, there has to be a first moment, and the first moment is always going to feel shitty. It's always going to feel uncomfortable. It's always going to feel like fear is ruling your 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 system. Maybe the first two times you sing, it goes horrible, and you're so nervous that you can't keep a tone, and that's then that's something that you got to take, and then you use courage again to go out again. So, but if you know that that's going to happen, then it should feel easier also, because you can understand what you're going through. Okay, I'm feeling this way. It's because I'm doing something that I am scared to do. So my body is responding, my mind is responding. It's telling me stories. It's giving me all these sensations, and you just have to go through that, and also not resist those things. It's good to feel the fear and to observe the thoughts without punishing them or judging them. Because if you judge them and keep them suppressed, then they're more likely to come up during a next experience. But if we can feel them and allow them, to be there, to come up and to pass through and to process them, then things go out and they become less. Um, there's a plane coming over my house here, so it's interesting to see where it's gonna go. Don't come here. Anywho, before you know it, you're over it and doing things that you never thought you would do. Like me, stuttering, now doing workshops or programs and public speaking, making this video, showing myself. That's definitely something that I didn't ever expect myself to do, but here I am. All right, peace.